She's breaking records, shattering ceilings, and taking women's basketball to electrifying new heights. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever superstar, has just been named Time's Athlete of the Year. And it's no surprise. From her jaw-dropping rookie season in the WNBA to her record-smashing college career at Iowa, Clark isn't just an athlete. She's a movement. Get ready as we dive into how this 22-year-old phenom is rewriting history, electrifying arenas, and making 2024 the year of Caitlin Clark. But before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe this video and press the bell icon for more. Caitlin Clark's 2024 has been nothing short of historic. At just 22, she's already changed the game in ways most players only dream of. After a stellar college career with the Iowa Hawkeyes, where she broke NCAA, Division I scoring records and even surpassed Hall of Famer Pete Maravich's all-time record, Clark transitioned seamlessly into the WNBA. She joined the Indiana Fever as the #1 overall pick and wasted no time proving herself. Her debut season? Legendary. Clark not only took home the WNBA Rookie of the Year award, but also earned a spot on the All-WNBA First Team, the first rookie to achieve this since 2008. Clark's rookie season was packed with milestones. She set rookie records for points scored and three-pointers made, becoming the first rookie in WNBA history to notch a triple-double. But she wasn't just about scoring. She also broke the all-time WNBA record for assists in a single season and shattered the single-game assist record. Her play didn't just change the stat sheets. It changed the culture. Fans flocked to watch her in action, filling arenas across the nation. 3 games involving the Fever drew over 20,000 fans each, including a record-setting 20,711 attendees in Washington, D.C. Clark's impact wasn't confined to her own games. This year, the WNBA enjoyed its most-watched regular season in 24 years and its highest postseason ratings in 25 years. Even the NCAA Women's Championship game, where Clark's Hawkeyes fell to South Carolina, outshined the men's title game, drawing an astonishing 18.9 million viewers. Her magnetic presence not only boosted viewership, but also set a new attendance benchmark. The Fever's total home attendance hit 340,715 in 2024, the highest ever for a WNBA team. Clark's success isn't limited to the court. Just last week, she debuted on Sportico's list of the highest-paid female athletes, with $11.10 million in total earnings. While her WNBA salary was a modest $100,000, the majority of her income came from lucrative endorsements, proving her marketability as a global icon. Her ability to connect with fans, combined with her on-court excellence, has made her a trailblazer for women's sports. She's paving the way for the next generation of athletes while showing the world the commercial and cultural power of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark is more than an athlete. She's a symbol of what's possible when talent meets opportunity. From dominating on the court to driving the popularity of the WNBA and women's basketball, she's leaving a legacy that will be celebrated for decades to come. What's next for this game changer? If 2024 was any indication, the future is limitless for Caitlin Clark. What do you think her next big milestone will be? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on your favorite athletes.
Athlete of the Year, like tremendous, incredible positive feedback. That's what we've seen across the board. There's always going to be some negativity, and I feel like you have had to answer more questions than anybody about the intersectionality of race and gender and sexuality in sport, because of just who you are and you represent the growth of this thing. And even today, earlier today, Megyn Kelly, she was saying that you were apologizing for your white privilege and the fact that you wanted to uplift Black female athletes and make sure that they were getting the shine, kind of like your pioneers were getting the shine that they deserved. And I just want to know how you feel or how you respond to some of those criticisms when you have to deal with something that it's really not your problem. Like, I feel like it's them looking in a mirror a little bit, but it still comes down on your shoulders.
I feel like I always have had really good perspective on everything that's kind of happened in my life, whether that's been good, whether that's been bad. And then obviously coming to the WNBA, like I've said, I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career. But also, I grew up a fan of this league from a very young age. Like, my favorite player was Maya Moore. Like, I know what this league was about. And like I said, like, it's only been around 25 plus years. So I know there's been so many amazing Black women that have been in this league, and continuing to uplift them, I think, is very important. And that's something I'm very aware of. And like I said, like, I try to just be real and authentic and, you know, share my truth. And I think that's very easy for me. Like, I'm very comfortable in my own skin. And that's kind of been how it is my entire life.
Yes. And you'll never be able to make everyone happy. And someone that knows that at the age of 22, like,
After
let's go.
this videos, why ABC The View blasted over Caitlin Clark woke comments. Now you tell us about this ABC controversial debate.
Hey, here's the problem. A lot of conservatives are having a fit over her interview, and here's what they're so mad about. Now, some conservatives are accusing her of, quote, bowing to the woke mob, unquote.
Now, that is the narrative that is going around, is that Caitlin Clark is bowing in to being woke and this and that. People twisting their words, bruh. Caitlin been on record time and time again. Her favorite player is Maya Moore. How many times did she say that? Hell, I believe she said that in high school. Her favorite player is Maya Moore.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Good to see you. How are you? Well, I feel like I'm fangirling so hard. Oh my God. Thanks for being here. It's special. I'm just a little girl fangirling. Thanks for coming. Oh my God. Absolutely. This is so awesome.
There we go. Perfect.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Now, have Caitlin switched up who her favorite player was? No. Caitlin been sticking true to the same thing she been saying the whole time she been hooping. Is her favorite player is Maya Moore. Now, the WNBA is predominantly Black. Caitlin Clark is just shedding light, which I believe she shouldn't have done this, but she did, so we gonna roll with it. She's shedding light on the Black women that came before her. That's all this is, bro. That's just all this is, bro. Hell, if she was in the NBA and Larry Bird, she probably would have said Larry Bird. But hell, there ain't been too many good white women in basketball. But at the end of the day, Caitlin should have just not said this at all, to be for real. Because look at the aftermath of it. Roll the footage, man.
Acknowledging her privilege. Why does this trigger these people on the right?
I have
Was
no
there
idea.
more to that clip? Because I'm a conservative and trying to be triggered, and I'm not. I'm struggling.
There's nothing to be triggered, and this is not the first time that she has acknowledged the people whose shoulders she has stood upon. I mean, the WNBA is a very young league. It's only 25 years old, and I'm on the board of the WNBA Board of Advocates. It's over 80% Black, and because of Caitlin Clark, which I think is who's an incredible athlete who looks like a badass on that cover.
I'm going to wear that dress to the Emmys. That's
yeah,
a good dress.
It's a good one. But look at this. Diversity does matter. Representation matters. People now see themselves in Caitlin Clark because white viewers have grown 156% year over year and 301% on ESPN networks. That matters not only for the white players, but for the Black players too.
Everyone wins.
Because
they're always triggered. They're just, you find a subject, what's the trigger du jour? It's like, it's like the special at Denny's. Give me the special of the day. Yeah. Look, I loved her answer. I have no idea, barely know what a basketball looks like, but I loved her answer because she's not letting these folks who want to turn her into some sort of racial avatar define her. Yep. She defines herself, and she said, I am very good at tuning out.
That's what I've been trying to tell y'all, bruh. Caitlin Clark ain't with the racist stuff, bro. And people keep trying to tie her to that. Caitlin knew exactly what she was doing when she said what she said, but I still believe she shouldn't have said it. But at the end of the day, she don't want to be tied to no racist stuff, bro. She don't want none of that ish tied to her name. Y'all do realize that, right? So every chance she get, she's detaching herself from that category of people. Now, y'all can be mad all y'all want. We ain't forcing Caitlin to do anything. Caitlin did this on her own. Back to the footage.
out the noise. She wants to play basketball, which she obviously does in an excellent, excellent manner, has broken all sorts of records. If anybody else was recognizing pioneers of their industry who toiled away for 25 years with basically little recognition and very little pay, and she is acknowledging them, seeing them, respecting them, and thanking them, where is the controversy? Let's call gratitude.
Well, the thing I was going to say is that she repeatedly recognizes that the thing I feel is unfair for Caitlin Clark is she's always saddled with these issues that she doesn't have herself. This is not, they pitted Angel Reese against her, and it was always coming down to race and all these things. Caitlin Clark said in that interview, I earned everything I got. Her stats speak for themselves. She broke records that were 50 years old. But recognizing that this was built on the shoulders of people, a game she admired, players and teammates that she loved. And the most important thing she said, actually, is that brands and companies have to invest in those players too, and she needs to keep making them aware of that.
But
That's where it's not translated.
What is wrong with acknowledging white privilege, though? I don't see what's wrong with that.
I don't know.
I don't think they understand privilege,
It's
and which is
reality.
why they.
It's a true story in this country and many other countries.
People
That when
see it
you are
as, but people
Caucasian,
aren't
you
willing
have
to admit that.
advantages.
All right, the rest of the footage, the women of you having a little debate about the white privilege thing, which we're not going to go into all that. But
if you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you.